even with your hair. Now, when I Love Bright Colors said, yeah, I even went plant-based, I saw Infinite's face just light up. Because I eat everything, okay? I eat everything. Sometimes Infinity would post stuff about her food that she's eating. And of course, it was plant-based. And every now and then she would say something on Facebook and it would get under my skin. And I'm gonna comment, but I never comment at her. It's my way of telling her, all right, tone it down, sister girl, because you know where you came from, you know how you got there, so everybody else has to get there for themselves, right, Enfintee?
And that's something that I had to work on. So right now, this year will make 4 years. But in the beginning, I was more cutthroat. Like we weren't going for none of that. Like and I'm still kind of like that with my parents in particular. People on Facebook, I've toned down. Like I might post some health stuff. I mainly post a lot of things about like birth, midwifery, that stuff. I hit on like, holistic medicines. Like, hey, you can take this instead of this, and why, But yeah, I used to be very cutthroat, but I've talked to other people like who's been on this journey, and it comes from a place of, because I have a lot of plant-based friends, right? And who are young. And it comes from like, we see our elders who are like sick and, who are on all these medications, all this stuff. And it's just like, dang, we don't have to be like that. We can control what we put in our mouths, like just focus on yourself. And another thing I had to learn within my journey, just because you vegan, plant-based don't make you healthy. So I had to reevaluate that aspect as well. I had to get like, okay, actually really, really dig deep into my own plant-based, because like I was going through like some mineral deficiencies. I didn't know it, but now I'm more aware of things. Like, and I definitely got everything down pat because I make sure I get my nutrition in. Like, but just in that moment, like, okay, like you said, all right, this is still a journey. It's definitely a journey for some people. It ain't gonna be as easy for some people. And that's what my mom had to tell me too. She's like, okay, you can do that. Everybody else don't have that. Not saying everybody don't have that ability, but like everybody else not just gonna want to do that. And that's okay. Everybody is different. But if you ask me a question about health, you're going to get this work. You're still going to get this work regardless.
Mm-hmm. You just have to just keep in mind, of course, and I'm sure by now that you have it, that once again, just like with our hair, so everything pretty much is your own journey. And so we have to keep that in mind, because other people might be like, okay, like that's you. So it's our journey, and we just have to approach a situation with love and just walk the walk, or just show by example and just back up. Because that's just really, really what it leads to. Yes.
Yeah. And that's really what I honestly had to learn. And I'm still learning that. Because like I said, if somebody asks me a question, they're going to get this work. I'm going to tell you. Like, I'm going to tell you, as long as everyone is making healthy decisions, being more conscious of the things that they do put into their mouth, that's fine with me. Even if you just give up one thing at a time, that's cool. Like, everybody not going to go cold turkey like how I did. Like, everybody not going to do that. So I'm grateful for anybody who give up anything. Like, if you gave up soda this week, good. Like, if you gave up eating pork, good, whatever. Like, I'm grateful for if you change your oil, like from canola oil to grapeseed oil. That's amazing. That's amazing.
That's a big.
I went pescatarian.
Okay.
So tell me about that. So what's pescatarian?
It's just seafood, and so it's just basically seafood, no beef, pork, chicken. Yeah.
No steak.
No.
You
actually only plan to do it for the month of January, but here we are, February 6th, and we're still pescatarian. So it's working.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tay and Joshua, you did plant-based for a while, right?
Yes. And my motivation, we had watched this video on Netflix, and I cannot recall the name, but at the time I was training.
What the hell?
Yeah, probably.
I can't. It was intense, but I was training for track and field to go to the Olympics, and my coach kept telling me, he was like, Tay, you know, to get there, you're gonna have to change stuff. And I'm the type of person, like, I'm stubborn, just naturally, that's just who I am. So I'm like, you don't tell me, you give me information and I'll receive it. I'll do my own research and that's it. And so he kept pushing it. I watched this video, y'all, that day. My husband was like, so I guess we throwing everything out. I was like, absolutely.
It's probably what the hell.
That,
was
like
it?
I was saying, like the journey of it was so eye-opening because I think it like changed me as well, because we started figuring out you have to meal prep, and that was never the, you know, you got chicken, as long as that chicken is thawed, you got meat, as long as the meat is thawed, you got frozen whatever, thaw it out, everything, cook it up, you're good. So to plan it, like Sundays, we're going to meal prep for 3 days or for 4 days, and then we're going to meal prep on a Thursday. Like that changed everything. That made me be more responsible. And then to, like you said, to like even research what proteins go in your body through plants, what you actually need nutrition wise, like that changed so much. And I actually got stronger. So that was like, I was like, oh, I feel lighter, I feel good. Like it's not a hassle anymore to, you know, go out and run. I mean, it was still a hassle, but like I felt more energized.
I always love vegetables. I can have vegetables with my breakfast. I must have some vegetables with my lunch, and I must have vegetables with dinner. But
Good.
don't tell me throw away my steak. Anybody's diet. I probably could be, what did you say, Shayla?
Pescatarian.
Yes, I probably could be that. Because seafood, as long as I can have my vegetables, I'm good. And I'm not saying that, you know, I can't, because this is what I believe, that if I say I can't, then I can't. And that's why I still eat meat. I like it. I really do. I have a picture of it. I walk when it's warm enough. I try to keep moving, that kind of thing. I try to just take care of me. And right now I guess my motivation is to take care of me, because my husband is older than me. And I want to be able to also take care of him.
Yeah.
So we pretty much take care of each other. My husband, I was just not satisfied with the comments. I wanted to get as close to you as I could.
Yeah.
And it just seems like, especially doing the Vlogmas, Shayla and we were trying to figure out something to put up there every day.
Yeah.
And she expressed it. I love bright colors, and I were trying to get to 500 at some point. Carolina girl in a Florida world, I tell you what, she just captured my heart because of her. First, she went through all these things with her hair, and then she was getting ready to act crazy with her hair. Then she started sharing some of the things that she had happening or had happened in her body. And it's just things about you that draw me to you. Shayla, I want to say that when you shared the information about your nephew, it just touched my heart.
Yeah.
I have a friend that does this. Laugh at her when she's about to cry, because I want y'all to know that I am a water bag. But I just wanted to put my arms around you and hug you. You are being so strong, but I want to just hold you. And so what I want you to do right now is to take your right arm, put it like this. Shayla, everybody, put your right arm right here. You're not listening. Put your other one here. I just want you to squeeze real tight. Just know that that's a hug from me, and I love you all.
Oh, how sweet.
I love you all. I used to do that with my daughter when she was small, and what I am just loving this time with you guys. And I wanted to make sure that I tell you that before you have to leave, because you know You guys have made me feel like family. I believe we're family. We got a new family member, Enfintee. She's gonna do some YouTube videos, so she got to share some of her
Yes, she is.
keys. Yes.
Yes, I'm definitely, like I said, I want to really document my journey through midwifery. For the next few years, I really want to, really document that. I want to put out more information, especially about like topics involving babies, definitely vaccines and pregnancy, things like that. So I'm definitely going to consider that. I have a client. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm excited.
Are you on
go ahead.
Instagram? Are you on Instagram by any chance?
Yes, I have 2 pages. I have my personal page, but I also have my business page. It's Healing Gems LLC.
Exactly.
But are y'all on Clubhouse?
Yes.
I'm on Clubhouse.
Yes,
so you can start yours, Mama. You can start conversations like this on Clubhouse.
Tay.
Yes.
Okay. I got you. But
okay.
I want Tay now to listen and make sure Tay now you watch Infinite's videos when she starts putting them up, especially the ones about birth and everything, because you're going to need that for my next 6 grandchildren. And, Joshua from Iraq, so he could see everything was going on. So I represented him. And today, if I've never said it, that was one of the biggest, greatest, and most important events in my life. And I thank you for it.
Absolutely, Mama.
I thank you for it. Yes. I got to cut the cord. I'm like, oh yeah.
I was like, I looked dead at you. I remember I was like, go ahead. Hurry up.
Oh, yes. So last thing. This is the last thing I'm going to ask you. What advice would you give to someone considering giving up that loose natural hair? And I want to thank you for joining the Facebook group, because had you not been in the Facebook group, you would not have known that we were going to do this. The next Zoom that I host, because my Facebook group is also for healthy living and loose naturals, that I'm going to break that up as well. And when you see that invitation in the Curly G Facebook group, whatever you want to do, I want you to do it. And we don't just do this just for us. We do it for others.
Yes, for others. Exactly.
All right. So
thank
you know.
so much for hosting.
Yes. Thank you. And you know why I did it, right? Because I'm a sister that love my friends. I love my family. I love my subscribers and my followers. But I especially love God.
Yes.
Because I love God, He motivates me to spend time with people like you.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much for hosting, and everyone. Good seeing you all and speaking with you all.
Yes.
Have a good rest.
It was nice seeing you, ladies.
All right, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right. All right, little girl. Take care.